Yesterday we have gone through how to use a MongoDB Compass, right? So how we will be using it? So we downloading MongoDB. Have anyone tried this on your system? Do you face any issues on that, like connecting problem or anything like that? Do you face any issues? So what we will do? So already in this connection, I have some databases, right? So if you go and click on it, so we already know so how to connect all these things, right? So now we will work with. So there are three options we have. Either we can go with Mongo Compass. Okay, this is actually a GUI, graphical user interface we'll be using. And the another one thing is you can also use it on the what your shell. And the last one is that is command prompt. And the last one is you can also make a Mongo DB connection in the in cloud. So that name it is called as a Mongo DB Atlas. So these are the three different way we are using Mongo DB. Okay, and also there are yesterday itself we have discussed many things, but I need to add one more thing here. Okay, so mostly this MongoDB Compass, it is having a JSON format. You know what is JSON, right? Java script annotation, right? So object notation. So here we have some data types for this. Okay, so what are the data types are? Here we have less number of data types. Example, we have string, number, and we have boolean values can also be accepted, and array. Every first letter will be in the capital, and here it will be boolean, and this is high. Like this, it will be there. And one more, two more things are there: object and null. So these are the some six data types, three different data types we have. And what what we are going to use it in the MongoDB. Actually, in MongoDB, we'll be using a JSON format. So JSON is nothing but a binary JSON, so which is derived from the JSON format. Okay. So here it will be in MongoDB. So it stores documents in JSON format. Okay. So in this format, we'll be storing it. Previously in JSON we have only six data types, right? But in based on data type, we have a main number of that is data types. So we have string again, we have double, and then 32-bit integer, 64-bit integer. We have boolean, array, object, null, regular expression, timestamp, binary data, age, object ID, and others. So we have so many data types. So this is the way we'll be formatting. Okay, so you should understand this first. So let me put it in the chat box also. Just go through it. Okay, and so now we'll understand so what it is. Now, if you want to use that in a command prompt, so there are two things we have. So one it is called as that is called as a server. The another one is called as a client. Okay, for connectivity purpose, what we are doing, we are using again for a connectivity purpose. Okay, for connection, we need what we need. We need a server, right? In MongoDB, we have two things. One is called as server. The another MongoDB is called as a client. So we'll see some architecture if get uh, can take an image of. Okay, let me take this itself. So see here, there are some two things. That is, this is not exactly the same thing, but imagine this is a server and this is a client. So if you want to interact between this, how we can interact using a request and response. Okay, so that is how we are going to do. So now for this one, you need to install MongoDB install Windows. Just click on this edition. If you come down, so this is the way how you'll be installing the MongoDB on your PC. Okay, so after installing this MongoDB, you need to copy this code and just post it in the. So MongoDB is nothing but it is a server. So if I give this, you can see what it is saying. It is saying like waiting for the connection, and the default port number is what? 27017. We already know this, right? In Corpus also, we have the same thing. So if you go on MongoDB Corpus, to go here, if you check the port number, what is the port number? It is 27017. Okay, so I have started the server. Now I'm going to start my client. Okay, so what is the client here? So again, go to the next command prompt and type Mongo. So here you can see the MongoDB shell version is 4.2.4. Actually, guys, I want to show you something. If I go to, I have installed MongoDB on my PC. Let me show you. So this one, C drive, program files, MongoDB server. So here I have two versions. Actually, if I go with MongoDB 6.0, I cannot see the client over here. I can see only the MongoDB, MongoD that is called as a server, right? So I have only the server has been updated in this particular version. So I request you guys to download 2.2 on your PC. If you go here, you can see Mongo is also there. MongoD is also there. Okay, you can work on with this 4.2, or you can go with a lesser version like 4.0. So that is also really good. Otherwise, if you try to, if you go to the Mongo, that is command prompt, and if you type Mongo, you will not be getting any output. It will not be showing any versions here. Okay, and after copying, that is after installing it, you need to copy this and you have to create a path set here. Okay, and after doing all these things, go to edit system environment. So I have updated it. To go to the path, click on edit. Here I have updated what is the version. If I change this to 6.0, it will not work. Okay, and again in the system variable also, again I'm just going here. You go here, if it is the already, if you have a path, you don't want to type it again, so you can click on edit option and you can update it. Okay, but if it is not presented, you have to create a new one. Okay, So if you have any doubts also, you can check this video and you can do it. Okay. So like this, we will be getting like waiting for the connection and connect to the database. So there are they have given so how to insert documents in this particular thing and how to import the multiple documents. They have given an n number of things. We will work on it. Okay. So now I will go here and I'll type db.version. So what it is saying, what is the database version? So previously, how we will be getting like version? So it gives specifying as version. Like for example, I'm going to check a MySQL, so MySQL hyphen version, right? So that's the way we'll be getting a version type. So but here you need to mention as db.version of. Okay. So after doing this, if you want to show the the documents. Yeah. So we'll just go through before getting into this. Okay. So to show the active database, if you want to check what are the database in your PC, you can directly give DB. If you give DB, here I have only one database I have. Okay. And the next one is if I try to list all the available database. You want to check all the, this is a current database it is showing now, okay, which is currently it is running on the command prompt. It is showing that. So, but I need to check all the databases which is in the uh, you know the active state. Then what I need to do is I need to mention show DBS. Sorry, I have mentioned this document. Here you can see show databases what. So databases, how many databases on your that is command prompt is showing up. And the next thing is how to create a database. If I want to create new database, I already have test, but I'm just going to create one more database. So how we can do it? You need to mention use my keyword, or you need to mention the use keyword and whatever your database name be you can put. So I'm giving us code. Okay. So it is switched to code, and after doing this, if you want to create any collections means nothing but as of now you are going to create a table. So how you will be doing in MySQL, you'll be mentioning what is the table name and what are the kind of the schemas you will be presenting. Schema means what? So integer. So example I'll show you in MySQL. So how you will be representing. So like uh, you know create database, sorry, create table and table name, right? And after that we'll be specifying what is the table name, like integer value is 1, like this you will be giving. So here we don't want any schema to be presented in MongoDB. So what we will do is just go up. If you want to create any particular new collections. New collections means table name. You need to mention db dot create. This is a actually this is a keyword. This will be in a camel case. You need to represent this as camel case. So how you will be representing? You need to mention as create collection of what is the collection name. Okay. So let me get it here. So db dot create collection. So what is the name? Okay, what is the name? So let me give it as create. So what here you can see the one query has been accepted. Okay. After this, if you want to delete some kind of collections, you can also delete the collection and the database. So how we can do it is the same thing. So first you need to get the collection name and after that you need to mention dot. Okay, so db dot get collection, it should be in a camel case, so get collection, which one you are going to draw. Let me drop this dot. So it is showing some error. So there's like there is no database, right? So first of all, we need to create some database inside, that is fields inside this collection. Then only it will be get deleted. So, but we'll try to delete this one. That is db dot drop database. db dot drop database. So root dot database. Okay, it has been deleted. Okay, so if we go and check, so dbs, when it appears, we need to mention it as db dot mention. I would forgot to mention that parenthesis. We don't want to mention the name of this one. The database name, it is code only, right? It's code. Okay, no problem. We'll delete it later. So as of now, we'll create. So we understand how to create a collections, right? So next thing is we'll just check db dot help. So db dot help. You can see it is showing. Okay. So let me close this and open it again. Check what are the databases I have. Okay. Now I need to insert some data. So later we'll do it. So db.help, showing some error. So something is error in this particular database. Okay, not database, the version I'm trying to say. Okay, no issues. Now, so now we will first see how to insert a new document. Okay, so I'll tell you tomorrow how to resolve that issue. So here to insert the new database, what we can do, first we need to check what is the database we have. So we have code. So now show collections. So what are the collections we have? Just click on it. So now db.u, sorry, actually database name is code dot table name which I've created for this is create, right? So here I'll be inserting the value. Okay, so see here, if I'm inserting if I'm inserting some value, create.insert. Okay. So this is the collection name and this is the insert value. So you need to mention some curly braces within this parenthesis, and you need to mention the example I'm giving some key and the value here. Value is A. So it has been written in this. If you want to check what particular database we are using, just go. What are the data we have? So here you can see. So yesterday we have read about this, right? for each and every thing, so we'll be creating a ID. Okay, so the unique ID will be created. So next thing is I have one more kind of insertion. Okay, if example I'm trying to create, I'm trying to insert one more value. So I'm giving the name as insert one. Okay? I'm giving the same value here. So I'm got type db.create.insert one is, okay, sorry, will be in a camel case, right? Yeah. So here you can see this particular object ID and this particular object ID is differs. Why? Because, so just understand one thing. What we have done here so far, so we have mentioned like insert, right? And here we are giving as a insert one. Insert one is a, for a new version, we are using insert one. Okay, previously it was insert. So in this insert, I have an object ID. Okay, so for each and everything, it will create an object ID. From this, we can understand this is a different one and this is a different one. Okay, and if I'm trying to create some multiple datas into the database, how I can do it? So db dot create dot insert many. I need to give it as insert many, and within this parenthesis we'll be giving a curly brace like this. So I need to update some three kind of insert. I'm going to insert the values of three values. So here I'm just giving a name. Let me give it as ID 1, comma, string. I'm giving the same value, but let's check that time. It is, give me a minute, guys. Let me check. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. So actually, so before what we have done, will be mentioning within the curly brace, right? So this is actually a JSON format. So in JSON format, if you have some, 2 to 3 or more than three kind of things, what you will do in Compass also. So let me show you. Complex. So if I go here, uh, each. Okay, so I think I have created this yesterday. Okay, better I can insert one more thing. So if we go to the insert, what we need to do, we need to mention some ID name. And here, if you see, yesterday we have created using the square brackets, right? So we'll be mentioning within the square brackets. Okay, so like this, we will be mentioning within the square brackets. Here, we need to mention if you have like 2 to 3 kind of database, you will be doing it. Okay, the same concept we are applying here as well. Again, what is the error? Let me try with. Okay, sorry. I have mentioned. I need to mention like a comma in between these curly braces. Now you can see there are two fields I have mentioned. Both are the same values, but it is showing like different values. Okay, and if example, uh, if I'm trying, I can also find one particular value. Example, I have mentioned a name as Sheila, right? So I have mentioned Sheila for 3 times. So I can find it like this: db dot, it is a collection name, create dot, and finds of what is the name, that is which one you're going to find. So name colon Sheila. Here, how much the values you will be getting. So correct one. So let me check this. Sorry, yeah. So we need to mention within this curly brace. Why we are giving a curly brace? Because there will be a multiple elements with the same name, right? So if I create one more collection, that is, if I'm going to insert some so many values, let me give the same thing. Okay, let me close this off. Here I need to mention it as a comma. I have inserted one more value. So now again I'm trying to check Sheila. So here you can see all the different ID has been created. But if you are going to use it in with this one, what with the MySQL, it will be very difficult, right? But when we are using it in the using MongoDB, it will be very easy to create. So we'll see some more examples using like how we can import the data. Okay, so first example will go with the scenarios I'm telling. So first scenario is I'm going to insert one document that contains the same name and age of the student. Okay, so this we already know what will happen. So we'll be having a different ID. And if you are trying to insert the array of document that contains the same that contains the name and the age of the students, how it will be printed? It will be showing a different ID and it will be printed, right? So there are some different things we can see. Okay, and now uh, we have another examples we already see. So how to work with insert many, how to insert the data. We know how to create and we know how to read, and now we should know how to update the values. If I want to update some values, how I can update it, what are the basic examples uh, we can update this one. Okay. So let's see. So already let me check. So already we are in the database, same database. If you want to update db dot, what is the collection name, it is create dot update keyword. Here you need to mention what you are going to update. So here I'm going to change some values. Okay, so like name, boolean, and begin as Pavitra, and begin name as Pavitra, into spaces, comma, what you're going to change. Okay, so second parameter is a, you need to use a set keyword. Set keyword is what means, it is means to set update the it will update the following match in the older key values. Okay, so let me give it as dollar set colon and name double quotes, giving as what is the previous name, it is she. It is updating, so we'll check. Close this and we create new one. Comment prompts. Sorry, this. So here I'm just show the DTS. Okay, I'm going to use a crude. So use crude. Okay, and I want to use a database, right? So I'm going to use a create database here. So let me check. So now we have updated some values, right? So we'll check like db dot create dot find instant. Switch to database. Okay, so let me check here. So we'll check with collections now. Okay, so it is showing like create. So now we will find the okay. So what we can do is now we have updated some values. We'll check. So what will be the datas it is going to print. So why does not bb dot create dot find dot. I need to check the value of name colon double quotes. What is the name? Pavitra. Not showing up in the setup. So actually in MongoDB sometimes it will show some kind of things error because you should be familiar with this kind of commands. So check with this again. So create dot kind of, check the name, and because I need to check the exist. It is not showing. Okay, no issues, guys. We'll just so as of now you understood so how to work with this command prompt, right? If you need help also, you just go here and check. But here there is some issue is going on, so I need to try with some other version so that I can get a solution. So now we will move on to one more thing that is called as a MongoDB Atlas. So Atlas is nothing but this is third one which we are going to use. So here, let me I have this link. So if you want to create a database in a cloud, okay, you are going to create it in a cloud. Then, so I already logged into this. I have signed it. So if you want, you can also I'll be sharing this link with you. You can make a just sign up onto this MongoDB Atlas. So if you go here, here you can see some different options, how we can have a database connection. So here we need to do some two things. So one is database access. We need to create a database access. Here you can see read write any database. If you go and click on this, you can create or update the user. Okay, so after creating the user only, you'll be able to engage with this. And the next one is network access. So here you need to include your current IP address. Okay, because if you have any other example, I'm Uma, so if some other example, I'm taking Monal or Shubhana. So these students will be having a different IP address. If I'm connecting a database with that particular person, so I'll be getting that particular IP address and will be saving here. So as of now, I'm not going to do anything. So you will only be able to connect your cluster from the following list of IP address. So in this list only, I'll be able to connect. Okay. So let me give confirm. And already we know what is database access. So how you create a database, the same thing will be following here as well. Here we need to go with the free options. Mm, So there are three options: shared or dedicated or a serverless. When you click on this, you can see the cluster, what is the capacity of this cluster. Actually, it is asking for money, so just I'll go back. And if you click on the serverless, this is actually a serverless. If you come down, it doesn't have any kind of, the spaces and everything. But if you click on dedicator, you come down, here you can see the cloud providers, the AWS and Google Cloud and Azure. There are many. Okay, so you can choose whatever you want. And if you come, so what are the recommended regions? So example, if you are going to create some application or whatever it may be in a cloud, so that will be available on this particular locations. This will be, visible, or it will be accessible to Virginia and Ohio, California. So like this kind of places you can do it. And India, so it is like in Mumbai. And cluster tier is nothing but, so how much of space it will have. So 8 GB RAM, 40 GB storage will be there. And additional storage, like backup you can do. And this is a cluster name. So as of now, it is asking for money. I will go with serverless. Just come down and click on create instance. Um, I hope this will be free. So it's asking to cast. Let me try the last one. Let me try with serverless Azure product. Check whether it is asking for money. So it is asking for money. Better I can get a access for this for you guys. Okay, let me check with the team and I'll get access for this one. And I will tell you how to work with this. Okay, so now we'll move on to React.js. So today we just understand how we can work with MongoDB. Okay, this is a very simple thing, so which we have discussed is today. And once again, because nothing but I was checked about some details. Okay, so we know what is MySQL and MongoDB. So tomorrow we will be connecting, okay, Java with MongoDB and MySQL. So tomorrow's task is that. And today we will go with a React.js. We'll see what is React.js. So how we can work with it. Okay. So React.js. So what is first React.js? So, anyone know what is React.js? Anyone knows what is React.js in this class? Have you heard what is React.js? Any idea? No one knows? Definitely you might have heard this React.js. So definitely everyone has to create one simple front end using React.js. Today I will tell you what are the steps you need to follow, and tomorrow, sorry, not tomorrow, maybe on Friday, if there is a session. Okay, so I'll be telling you how to, what are the things we should know in React.js. So now we'll work with React.js. So we'll understand what is React.js. So if I go here, if I type like JavaScript libraries. So here you can see this is called as a library. So what is library in JavaScript? There are different libraries. For example, JavaScript will contain some 1,000 lines of codes. Okay, to minimize it, we are using some libraries like jQuery, React, and D3.js. So like there are so many libraries we have. So it is one of the library which we are using. Okay, and why we are using this? What is the difference between the normal, React, sorry, normal JavaScript and the React JS? First thing is, this is a document object model. It is document. This is called as a document object model. In React JS, if you see, this is called as a virtual DOM. Okay, so virtual DOM. What is the difference between a JavaScript DOM and virtual DOM? So if you see, if you go and check in the internet for the virtual DOM,
Ma'am, your screen is not visible.
okay, 1 minute, Miss Wani. Okay, so if you see real DOM, go to the image, yeah. So this is the best example you can see. The first place in the virtual DOM, and this is the browser DOM. So browser DOM, we are using this in a JavaScript, but virtual DOM is used in React.js. So that is only one important purpose why the industries are using React.js. In the market, it is in the first place. If you go and check with any kind of job opportunities, do it as library and framework. So see here, ma, this is the very importantly you can see so how it has been rated. So React is in the top. So it is in the market, it is at the top, and the other libraries and other frameworks are at the bottom. So why? Because it is contains a virtual DOM. So what is called virtual DOM? So nothing but whenever, for example, I wouldn't have so normally in JavaScript, what we will do, we'll be writing like doc type HTML and HTML. Okay, like this we'll be writing. Okay, so this will be, given to the browser directly. If I'm changing some content here, example, if I'm changing let me take it as a body element. I'm changing some content within here, like virtual form. Okay, I'm typing like this. So what happened is, if again I'm typing, I was updating this to the browser too. Okay, like this I'm just using some text. This will automatically reflect on the browser itself. It will be reflecting on the browser itself. But in React.js, it will not be affecting your real, that is real DOM. It will be changing here itself. So there, it will automatically create a virtual DOM. If example, we can take it as a real time. Okay, so I'm working with a module one, and you guys are working with some other module two and three. So if I'm changing something on my particular, module one, so it is depends upon the each and every modules, right? So if I change something on my module one, then what happens? So it will be reflecting on the other modules also, right? So this will be totally avoid using the virtual DOM. So virtual DOM, what it will do is it will create a virtual object instead of creating a real object. Okay, it will not going to affect a browser. When it will goes to the browser, is this is actually like a memory based. Okay, in a memory only this creating a virtual DOM. Clear? So this is the main purpose. So see here, previously it is in the state change, and it will check the compute difference and it will re-render. So like this it will goes on. Clear? So this is the pictures you can see. So now how I can work with React.js? It is you can use whatever the editor you want, but I mostly prefer you guys to use Sublime, or you can use a virtual studio. So I already have a virtual studio. If you want, you can get it. I can also share the link. Visual Studio download. Okay, guys. Let me share you this link. So whatever the OS you are using, just select accordingly and install it. Okay. So after installing this, go here, and now we'll go to the E drive. Let me create one folder. Mm. So folder name is like React JS evening batch. Okay. So like this, I've created one folder here. Now what I will do is go to the file and click on open folder. And what is the name? React, right? So click on this. So now it has been opened, right? So next thing is what you need to do is you need to uh, that is open the terminal. Just go to the terminal, click on new terminal, and here you can see React.js for evening batch. So this is my folder. Okay, but if I want so to create this React.js application, okay, so what I need is I need some tool. Okay, so example, let me tell you. CRA tool. It's nothing but create React application. So this is the full form of CRA. So this is called as a tool. So what this tool will do? Actually, in this tool, we'll be having a multiple dependencies. So what is called dependencies? For example, if I go here, if I type like npm, this is packages. This website has a different packages. If you are good with some kind of example, if I'm good at MongoDB, I'll be creating a new package for MongoDB also. I can also do that. You can get it from here. There are multiple numbers of packages that we have. First, we'll go with React search. Okay, so this is a package. If I click on this React, I'll also share this. Okay, so if you read this, what is called React? React is a JavaScript library for creating a user interface. For that purpose, we need this package. To install this package, what I need to do, I need to mention like npm I React. Okay, so first one is what I need to, let me copy this. So to that is in install the React package for user interface. What I need this installation step. And I need two more things to create this application. So I'm just selecting on React DOM. Click on React DOM. So what is the purpose of React DOM package? We'll check. So actually, if you see this package serves as an entry point to the DOM, and the server renders for the React. To render, to get the information of the React which we have installed, so I need this React DOM package. Okay, for that purpose, I need this React DOM. So now, if you see how to install this, we need to copy this installation step. Then only you'll be able to install that. And one more thing is, let's discuss about Babel. So Babel is also the another package. If you click on the Babel, okay. If you see what is called Babel, Babel puts a soft fusion between the web application and the many cool new file formats will be there. For file formats and develop for use with Node.js, such as this one. With Babel, you will be able to seamlessly load from many different types of files without having to worry about many APIs involved. Okay. So mainly we are using for the easy load style sheet. We are using this. What is the main purpose is? Look at this one. This will load and convert the template files into the JavaScript function. Okay, so whatever we are giving, so it will be converting into the JavaScript function we are using this. So if you go and check the image also, we can check. Okay, so okay, one more thing we have that is called as a web app. Sorry, web pack. Okay, this is another one kind of packages you need to install to create React.js application. So what is called Webpack? Why we need to use? Actually, see here, the Webpack is a model bundler. The to bundle the JavaScript file. So there will be a bundle of JavaScript file will be there. Okay, so it will be capable of transferring into bundling. So I can show you one image. See here in the Webpack, what happens? There are multiple module dependencies are there. Okay, it will be converted into particular format files. For that purpose, we are using this Webpack. Okay, so to install this, what I need to do, I need to copy this npm Webpack. Okay, so let's get into the code. So now npm I React. See here it is installed. Okay, if I'm trying to install IPM React DOM, is also installed, right? And one more thing, I'm trying to install npm I Babel. It is also installed. See here, 6 packages has been installed. And next, npm I need to install Webpack. It is also installed. So this is very tough task, right? Sometimes it will not, it doesn't need anything to be installed. Okay, like sometimes we miss some packages. For that reason, they have created uh, this particular code, this tool which is called as a React Create app. So here, what we will do is, so let me try to delete this. Okay, so I have that is deleted this one. So now what I will do is, instead of doing this by installing each and every kind of package in a different timing. So what I will do is I will be creating npm create hyphen react hyphen app npx. npx create react app, and I'll giving a name like I'm just giving as client. So now you can see the client folder has been created. So here the first thing is package.json. So it will show what is the version we are installing and what is the name, then whether it is private or true. So once it installed fully, it will take some 2 minutes. We'll wait for time. So here you can see installing the packages in a couple of minutes. What we need to do, instead of installing these React DOM, React script separately, we can do it easily. See here, totally 1423 packages has been installed as of now. Still it is installing, we'll see. Okay, so here you can see there are, the installation has been done. Suddenly you, in the right side, in the left side, you can see, so inside the client folder, I can see node modules, public, SRC. So everything has been updated within a single tool. Plus, you can also create these kind of tools if you are interested. Okay, so just go here. What we need to do is we need to change the directory now. So it is in the directory of React.js for evening. If I need to run the code, what I need to do? I need to move on to that particular directory. So I'm changing the directory. So cd client. Okay. So I'm into the cd client. So to run the application in React.js, we need to use npm start. Here it is running the application. You can see for React.js, the local host is 3000. We should not edit this local host name. So number, if I change this, will not be getting any output. So, so we're running this again. And one more thing, it is called as node-mon. So let's see what is node-mon package. If I click on this package, go to node-mon. So this is the installation process. So we'll see what is node-mon. So what NodeMon will do is, NodeMon is a tool that helps develop Node.js based application by automatically restarting the Node application. So what happened is, actually, is app.js. Okay, this is my file. Example, this is my file. What is my output? Let me run this again. I'm going to run this again. So npm start. Here you can see edit src and file name. I'm going to edit this. Uh, So an app.js application, this is the application. Here only you'll be changing it. Okay. So I'm changing here as welcome to like this. I've edited. If you go and check, nothing has been after. That is, nothing has been changed, right? So now, what is this term? So it is saying like it automatically restarting the node application when the file changes in the directory is not detected. Okay. So now I'm trying to install node that is npm I nodemon. I'm installing this packages. So it is installed. So now I'm going to start the application again. And close this. So here if you see it has been updated directly, right? If I'm trying to edit some more information, let me, let me give it as heading. Okay, so now I have not run any like npm starts anything. So I have not done anything, right? So if you go and check here, see here how it has been changed. So React.js workshop will be conducted and then your information is displayed. Okay, so this is how you will be working with React.js. As of now, do you have any doubts? Please let me know. So I'll give you some 5 minutes because this is very important. If you need any, that is, if there is any confusion in running this React.js, please let me know. Because in the next session, we might, that is tomorrow session, I'll be connecting, Java with MySQL. So already we know that. So I'll try to run the code operations tomorrow, and then we need to run one more code, that is MongoDB with Java. Okay, we'll do that. So as of now, if you have any doubts, please let me know. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, Ma, which one you want me to share this? I will share the notes which I have. Okay, I'll be give me a minute. I have some for Java. I'll be sharing some notes. I'll extract this file. I'll be sharing it in the group for every each and every group. I'll be sharing this. This is for Java basics, and I also share a MongoDB notes. Because everyone has to complete the assignment which I have given yesterday. Okay, so please try to complete because guys, it is very important for your career also. Please understand. If you have any doubts also, you can contact me at any time. I'll be available. I have posted for all the colleges. Now I'll be sharing MongoDB notes which I have. So I'll be sharing. These are the basic notes. Okay, you can refer. We'll do some simple projects because that will be helping for you guys. And also please inform your friends to join the session daily basis. If you are not attending, again I'm saying they will not be getting any certification. Please stop the